Welcome everybody. As we're going to be getting into this game, we're going to be spawning directly on top of actually a really cool person. It's going to be MarineKing.Prime. MarineKing.Prime, who is definitely somebody who we should all be aware of. He is arguably the best Terran in the world, arguably the best player in the world. I guess he is the best Terran in the world, arguably the best player in the world. I think everyone should be hesitant to make a claim like that, but MKP is really far up there, at the very least top 2 or 3. Yeah, and his opponent is going to be this guy over here in the top right. He's a bunch of Korean characters, a bunch of Korean players, but apparently his name is Someday. That's what he's listed in the replay timer and name and all that. So we're going to call him Someday because I really hope that this isn't actually. I really hope this isn't actually just MKP and we don't and somehow. Is uncertain, but I've been assured by the chat that this is MKP, and I trust chat because the Team Liquid chat during these things, you guys are the nicest people ever, and I really do appreciate that you guys are coming in here and having fun. If you guys are watching live and everything, you can easily go to zanderfever.tv/vote and let us know who you think is going to be winning, so we can see exactly who is going to be the favorite to win. I mean, right now, I would definitely say that MKP is the favorite, but we actually have Someday with at the very least a vote or two. But we're still early in the stream, more people are coming in, so guys, if you actually think that MKP or Someday should be taking it, go ahead and vote. Make your voice heard. And we actually have a proxy ranks. Look at that. Wait a second, he's rallied to the wrong place. Is he just guessing? He might think it's actually guaranteed cross spawn. It's not guaranteed cross spawn. You can't spawn horizontally, but you can spawn both vertically and cross. That was what the change that was made for this. I believe it was so that you don't share this fourth, and that was the main issue for I think a lot of people in terms of, I'll just say, for example, PvZ or TvZ, because if you have a Zerg and a Terran, or a Zerg and a Protoss spawning over here, you'll actually be having the other person guaranteed to blues MKP, some people in chat say. Oh, blues MKP. Okay, so if blue is MKP, I guess we'll just switch it around. I guess we'll find out. MKP is blue. Thank you very much. Blue is MKP. The Korean name is MKP.
Our SCVs are under
Okay,
attack.
cool, awesome. MKP is actually the one proxying. So MKP is proxying. We'll see what the defense of BK.Shield is going to be. But oh no, he went for this. Oh, this is a devastating push. The Marauder tanks so much damage in the start, especially if your opponent's going for a say a fast expand or a Hellion opener. This Marauder pressure, you get the concussive shells. It's unfortunate that it was revealed before MKP had 2 Marauders, but this is a devastating cheese in TVT. We see Shield right now is actually forced to pull up a bunch of his units down here, and there we go. We're having the Marauders taking some shots on those guys. We have actually one's getting hurt fairly decently, but we have a lot of micro these bio units, and that's definitely a trademark of MKP. But it seems that he may be preparing to go for an expansion, so he's basically going for a Marauder expansion. He may need to lift up to that barracks and kind of retreat, because this bunker is now done, and MKP is aware of it, so he's probably going to play the contain game and just prevent Shield from being able to push down. I guess I can call him Shield now, so maybe I'll just update this to actually say Shield, not MKP. Alright, so hopefully that's also kind of amusing to you guys. I really hope that's actually not MKP. Okay, so now, yeah, MKP is a fan of putting a lot of bio pressure on. This is kind of very nice for him, but ooh, I like this move. Look at him floating over this barracks, so now he's not going to be hit by the bunker and everything without being able to do anything for it. He's going to tank damage, and now he's going to be able to push for it. There's actually no wall, and oh, that is just nasty. He's going to completely circumvent this bunker defense, and there we have a supply block hitting Shield. And the Marauders are not getting hit at all by the Marines. We've got the 2 survivors in the front now dead, and this is so devastating for Shield. He's actually trying to get a starport out along with a tech lab, so we may see him go for Banshees. He could theoretically just get tank out right now, but as good as tanks are at dealing damage against Marauders, it would need siege mode, otherwise the Marauders will tear the tank apart. Maybe something like a Hellion drop could do, maybe Blue Flame Hellion drops with 3 Hellions could actually do some damage against MKP. It would be a great way to surprise them. And are you kidding me? Cloak Banshee becomes the proxy? Jesus, this is a creative cheese out of MKP. I really have got to say points to MKP for doing something along these lines. Alright, so the barracks is just now burning down, but I don't think MKP cares about that. There's 2 more Hellions coming out for him. He's got his expansion done. He hasn't floated it down quite yet, but this is a cloak, and this is a Banshee about to pop out, and it's going to be hitting down here. And if we look over here, Hellions are coming out. Blue Flame, no Blue Flame, just a naked Hellion, and we've got 4 racks out already. But let's look at the worker count. It's 30 to 25 in favor of MKP, and here we're going to see that get further in favor of MKP through the Banshee that's coming down, and it seems that he's even going to actually save the barracks with the SCV down there. These 4 Marauders are actually a significant portion of MKP's army. He's going to need to probably retreat them. He's going to maybe pick off the Hellion and then retreat. No, he's going to straight up retreat. But there's a medevac in play. No stim is out yet for shield, but here we go. The Banshee is now coming down and starting to do a lot of damage. We're up to 7 kills now. We're going to continue attacking, but there's the Marines coming into play, and MKP actually also killed the 2 SCVs building the supply depots. That's a huge significant pick off. There is the cloak. There's no scan. This medevac, though, is doing an amazing job of keeping some of those Marines alive. We see that they are getting damaged by a little bit, but there's no scan energy. The other old command does have a scan, but MKP is staying under range. There's another cloak Banshee. We just see a scan to take out this one, but that'll leave this one to continue dealing damage. Turret is getting stopped because the SCV keeps getting killed. There we see the death of one Banshee. This other one is still alive, though. More Marines are going to come in, and it looks like it's now officially... Nope, it's actually going to get killed. Gets picked off, but MKP is doing quite well. Wow. So right now these guys are moving out. I think there's actually unfortunately not able to be a counterattack, as the Banshees kind of force those Marines to come back in. If we look at the killed units count, it's so in favor of MKP, it's insanity. You can see that literally these losses are probably coming mostly from the 2 Banshees that were killed, and that's basically it. If we just see the fact that, yeah, I think it was 2 Banshees and a single SCV. Because if you look at the cost of Banshee, it's 150, 100, that's 250, 250 plus 250, 500 plus the 50 SCV is 550. There you have a little math lesson for you all. But we are having a BK.Shield going out for this attack, and if he does that like he's doing, he's actually really vulnerable. But MKP can now just go on hold position with this Banshee and just hit this part. But wait a second, look at that, Shield thinks it's cross-spawn only 2. Oh, that is possibly the worst mistake he could have done. That's... Oh, people, you can spawn vertically as well. And now he realizes this. He had a 1 out of 2 chance and he got it wrong. And that is just unfortunate for him. But MKP is going full-blown mech. We have all these Hellions here. So he gets them actually just run forward, get the splash damage shots off. These Marines will evaporate. And oh, the death that's going on. There's so much just fiery death going on. Just look at the burning of those corpses. Why should not be that amusing to me to watch burning corpses? That's probably not healthy, but it's in nice 900p graphics. Okay. So, that was a really cool game. I do believe MKP is blue now because he won, and that's a lot of fun to see. Great game by him. Amazingly strong strategy for him to go for in getting that very quick Marauder pressure in the front, and lifting off the barracks to go ahead and hit the supply depots is an amazing tactical decision, and that's going to end up actually giving him this 1-0 lead in this best of 3. And now that we are pretty sure that that's MKP, we're going to go ahead and get into the next game. After all, it's the best of 3.